It's bargain, that is. Absolute bargain. It's going shot past me, Barbie's Range Rover. We'll go see what Barbie's Range Rover does. I have a sneaky suspicion it's not the original colour. He's pulled a face of dread there. Oh, David. I think he may have f***ed up there.
Now, before we get into today's video, just a quick mention from our sponsor at Vehicle Score. If you're about to go and buy a used vehicle, then you must check out Vehicle Score. Vehicle Score's service is completely free to use. The basic service is simple. You just go onto the Vehicle Score website, type in your registration number, and you will get a unique score to your car, which you can compare to the one in Vehicle Score's database. It gives you lots of free information, such as vehicle data, the MOT history, the mileage history, and even a free valuation. But also they carry out their in-depth check service, making sure your vehicle is free of finance, making sure it's never been involved in an accident, so an insurance loss, or a uninsured loss, so it's not been for a salvage auction, something which standard HPI checks might not pick up on. It'll make sure it's never been used as a taxi, never been imported or exported, had a colour change, any mileage discrepancies. It's one of the most in-depth checks out there at the best possible price, and it gets better because you get a discount for being a Car UK viewer. Simply type in Car UK 20 and you'll get 20% off any of their paid checks, with them starting from as little as a cup of coffee. So make sure you check out Vehicle Score when buying your next car, and always remember the basic service is completely free to use, so get yourself over to vehiclescore.co.uk or download the app today. Hi there, welcome back to the Car UK channel. In today's video, we're going to have a look at some more auction footage from my latest trip to G3 Auctions, where I was trying and successfully bought some vehicles for a customer of mine, some 4x4 product, but also ended up buying an Audi S6 as well. Probably not the best of ideas. Anyway, you can check out that video in the link description, but there was a lot more footage from that day of a lot of sports and performance vehicles, and particularly a lot of stuff that were repossessions that were doing some, let's say, interesting prices. Some going absolutely insane, and others, some absolute bargains out there. So I thought, do you know what? I'll show the rest of that content in this video so you can have a look at some prices of what the vehicles are doing, and we can have a little bit of a chat about the prices we've seen in this video at the end. So anyhow, let's get straight into the action and have a look at the rest of the content from my latest trip at G3.
At the end of the day, trades have been 15 grand, wouldn't they?
One of the stars of the show today is 3. Being on the own 3 for you there. Service records we have in the I-Drive, 6 of them tested until next year. Starting with on that one, looking at nearly £18,000. I've got a couple of bids online for this one. One at 15.2, which is never really going to and one higher, so we're going to start at 15,300 online bid. 15,300 bid 4 bid, 15,400 all winning out with 15,400 bid 5, 15,600, 15,600 pay with 15,67 online, 15,000 bid, 15,000 bid down with 15,800 bid 15,900, 15,900 16, I've got 1 bid, 16, 1 bid 2, 16 3, 16 3 and 4 and 5, 16 5 bid, 16 6 bid, 7 bid, 16,000 bid in the doorway, 16 9, 17, you guys together. Steady then. 17 on bid 1 bid, 17 1 bid 2 bid, 17 2 bid 3, 17 3 bid 4, 17 5, 17 6, 17 7, 17 8 and 9, 18 and 1, 18 2, 18 3, 18 4, 5,
isn't there?
They must like the colour.
19, 19, 19, 1, 19, 2. Want to try 2?
Well, 20 grand nearly.
19, 4, 19, 6, 19, 8, 19, 20,000, 20,000 whatever, your bid, 20,000 pound, 20 bid, then 20,000 pound there. Selling on my right at 20,000 once, and twice, whatever, and the horizon is triple 4.
BS15 with a B5 services green. What have you got? Have you got 2.5 grand?
Oh, God.
ST, right to the right spec. I've got a couple online. 2,000 pound bid, 2-1 with a marathon runner, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, 2-6, 2-7, 28. Come on, Luke, Kristen. 2,000 to the man with the right to the line, 2-8 I've got. 15, 2-8 bid. Back with the 2,000 to the man is there. Sold. 2,000 to the man once. Sold twice. 28. Triple 4-2.
Come on, Mo, fella, you can do better than this. Tell him. Rubbish. Minnie on 18, everybody. Can you do better? Look at the miles on that. 34,000 miles.
Him one, that's
All
right.
done, guys. You'll be all over that price. Give over. Not to pray you can have that for that. What have you lot got? 6.
4.5.
Start there. 6 you bid. 6 out of only got 1 bid. 2, everybody. 3. 6-4, I'll be the way you go. 6-5, 6-6, 6-7, 6-8, 6-9, 7,000.
That house you got me earlier on.
72.
Goes, that's nice.
Thank you. On sale at 72, 73.
Brought anything yet? No, I haven't.
Oh, it's an auction go. They're allowed to bid. 73, 50, 74, 74, 50, 75. Come on, Chaz. 75, 50, 76. Good effort, Joe. Grumpy. 76, really got Chaz and buying. Oh, that's right. Capital play.
On 51 capital TC, first office to be on behalf of Google Financial Services. As ever, representation we have online, representation online. So, number 51 is the CLA 45 EMG. 23 miles, but it's written on Candy Nights. Not selling owners, not selling number of owners on that one. Start with it, £8,000 worth all day long. You either away, I'll take it here or on the thing online. £8,000 on me. 8,100 all with a 1 with a 2 with a 3. 84 with a 5, 85 a bit, 86, 87, 87 with a 3 with a 87 with a 89. 8,900 I've got now with a 89, good effort, thank you. 8,900 with a 89, 89 with a on sale. On sale with a 89, 9 bid.
Fresh money.
9 minutes of 4 bid now with a 9 1 with a 9 1 with a 9 1 bid. 9,001. Selling at 9,100 pounds. If you're coming in online, do it now. 911, 92, same opposition, 92, waiting for them. 92 to bid, 9,002 to bid, 9,002. If you want 50, let me know. Be sharp at 92 once. Selling at 92 twice. Sold at 92. And having it 4439.
Right, we're going next.
Hi all, very quickly, just before we have a look at the next vehicle going through the sale room, let me just quickly ask you if you could just do me a quick favour. Could you please like and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying this content? About 70% of the people who watch my content on a regular basis keep coming back, but they're not actually subscribed to the channel. So if you could help me out by simply just clicking that like and subscribe button, it means so much to me, and it's helping me going forward in creating more and more content as I get more subscribers, build the channel up. Hopefully next year I'm going to try and get someone in to try and help me and assist going forward so I can produce more and more content for you on a regular basis. And the only way I can do that is by having you guys on board, liking and subscribing to my videos to help me grow this channel. So thanks again, let's get straight back into the auctional.
Just spotted a very nice bright Dacia. I do like a Dacia, particularly one in blue, diesel, on a 63. Not that bad actually. Might have a pop at that myself.
Great value. That's big value. Segway, Orient, diesel. Something out of Honda, Louis 5, lovely 3.
Lovely street, we've got two
As well. We're turn on. 2.5. 2.5 I've got. Holy. 2.5 with 26 there.
Oh,
15, 2650 there.
Started off.
2650.
Started off really high.
Nick, all the balls I've got, he
I
said.
thought it was going to do 2.5. I wasn't going to start there. Never mind.
Here you go, the 48 on the left,
Quick.
51 bid, 51 bid, David bid 2, 52 bid 3, all bid, 53 to the round, David 53 to the round, it's on sound 4, 51 to the round 5, 55 to the round bid, 5 to the round, David 55, 55
That looks better value than that vote.
55 to the round once, 55 to the round twice, go to the last score, at 55, outside.
It's bargain, that is. Absolute bargain. It's going shot past me. Barbie's Range Rover. We'll go see what Barbie's Range Rover does. Oh yes. This has got Cheshire Housewife written all over it. I have a sneaky suspicion it's not the original colour.
Oh, 67, that's the Evoke, 34, HSC Dynamic. Service history, there is service history, it's only 2 owners from...
Only 2 owners, one of them was a bit mental.
Where are we going to start with you guys? Have you got 9? 9.
Find another one, yeah. Don't think anyone's daft enough. Peeling off everywhere. Look at the back tailgate. The bottom there's peeling off. All the door trim's peeling off. It's orange peeling. Dave's having a bid on it. What are you doing, Dave? He's pulled a face of dread there. Oh, David. I think he may have fucked up there.
Tell you what, Dave's a brave man. Dave has bought the lovely Barbie's Range Rover. It turned out actually be a wrap on it, I think, rather than paint, but even so, you've got to be careful because you pull that wrap off, God knows what's lurking underneath. I hope for his sake it's alright, I really do hope it's okay, Dave. But yeah, he had the look when he bought, the hammer went down, his sort of face dropped, and he realised, I think, what he'd done. It's like the face you pull when you get a really, really big bill, like a VAT bill or something. He'll be fine, he'll turn that around, make a killing out of it, you watch.
Same the colour, it's a doom blue colour, but nice CTs. Drive excellent. All Lexus drive excellent, to be honest, but I used to service a couple of these from customers I had in the old garage. So they were really, really good news and just big miles as well.
One again, 34, Lexus, a bit again, 272,000, 5 cents. Right, we're going to move on with the big 10, we're going to go 65 to the band, 5 bid, 5 to the band, 6 to the band, 2 bid, 2 to the band, 9 to the bid, 7 to bid, in the hole, 7 to bid, 1 next, 71, 2, 72 bid, 72 to the 2, 73, 73, 73 to the band, with them, 15, 73 to the bid, 73, 50 bid, 73 to the bid, 3 to the 50, out on line 4, 74, 74 to the band, bid, what's twice on the next, and they got 74.
Family boss now.
Antonio Glenn, Z-Tech diesel. Service history we have, service history, grade 2 this one, bloody money thing, all this wood black, it's an 8 away, 10 next day, the good hand, I've got now with a 9 bid, 10 9 bid, 11 bid, 11 next day, with a 11 bid down, 11 gone, all green on the issue, grade 2, booking at 13 and a half, next day, 11 bid was, 11 next 1 bid, green at 11 1 bid 2 bid, 11 next 2 and 11 2 and 11 2 we done, green 11 2 ones, and twice, we are trying.
Right, we're going to
We'll find something else. Oh, look at that there. I think we've got a new Pope.
Right, another auction video completed. I hope you enjoyed that bit of footage that I had left over from that G3 sale. Now the sale predominantly was a lot of finance vehicles today. So there's a lot of finance houses putting cars in. A lot of them would have been either repossessions, voluntary terminations. So when you get sort of halfway through an agreement, when you have a car on finance, you can give it back without penalty. Those types of vehicles. Sometimes you get end of term and the finance company will take them off you and refinance something else. It was those types of vehicles in today. You could usually spot the ones on the catalogue which were finance snatchbacks because generally they'd only have one key. Most of the time they've been repossessed and they have to have spare keys made and they're usually very basic. And crucially, they'd have no V5 paperwork. If you're going in to hand your car back, voluntary termination, more likely to have a logbook with it, or if you certainly part X in it, most of the time the dealers are insisting on a logbook. But when it's been snatched off a driveway off someone, you're going to have very little in the form of paperwork or service history. Can affect the prices massively. However, I would say today that prices were actually overall quite high. There was one or two exceptions. The one that stood out for me was that Land Rover Discovery Sport. That was really, really cheap. Now, it did slightly under average money, and it just goes to show how some of the Jaguar Land Rover products have really come down a lot over the last 18 months. In fairness, I've noticed over the last 6 months, particularly some of the Range Rover Evokes, they seem to have fell quite a lot and then have seemed to have rebounded and are very difficult to buy. I mean, I've been buying quite a few of them for a customer lately and we've been struggling. Although in that sale in particular, we did actually do okay and we went on further to another sale and did really well out of that one as well. But it has been tough on the Evoque product. But them Discovery Sports, which are effectively the same product, they are based on the same platform, albeit obviously maybe not as many bells and whistles on them, to me offer incredible value. Yes, you've got to worry about those 2-litre diesel engines. You don't want to buy one that's got any issues or faults on if you don't know what you're doing. And you certainly don't want to buy one that's got any chain issues, noisy chains on startups. However, you're confident enough to go and buy those types of vehicles, they are offering superb value. Bear in mind that car was a 2019 plate. It's less than, 5 years old. And it did, just over $5,000. I mean, that was extraordinary. Now, on the flip side of that, we saw the BMW M3 in a very, very strange colour, but it did absolutely fortunes, did way in excess of cap clean. And bear in mind, it was also a finance, I'm not sure it was a repossession car, that one, but it certainly would be a termination vehicle or repo vehicle. Didn't make a difference. It was wanted. There was a few bids flying around the room, and it did absolutely crazy, crazy money. And finally, of course, must talk about that pink Range Rover Evoque, which Dave from a lovely car company bought. If you haven't checked out Dave's channel, I'll put you a link in the description. He has some great content on his channel, so make sure you check that out. But all jokes aside, although I was a little bit critical of the wrap, etc., and you've got to be careful when buying a car that has been wrapped, if that is okay, and he's definitely the man to get that prepped up and sorted, the flip side of the potential on that vehicle is huge. The cap retail is but on the low side. It's probably going to be worth actually a lot more than what cap retail is suggesting. And if you can get it looking right, there will be a person to buy that vehicle. That is one of those where you've got to get it right, stick the price on it, be a bit ambitious, stick the rod out and wait, and you will land someone for that car. And fingers crossed he makes a good margin out of it, because like I said, that is a gamble to buy, but who dares wins. Right, so I hope you enjoyed all that content. Let me know your thoughts and comments about what you have seen in this video. Now, I am back at the auctions again this week, so you'll have plenty more auction content this week coming. I'm going back to another finance repossession sale in literally a few days' time. And also, we'll be going on to another auction later in the week. So hopefully I can get you quite a bit of footage for the end of the week for you to enjoy. Also, plenty of other updates coming out in the month of December and some additional content I'm working on as well. So thank you all for watching this one. If you haven't done so already, please, please, please like and subscribe to the channel because it helps me out hugely. And I'll see you all in the next one.